This is my informative briefing video. Hello there, NFL Kingdom. My name is Aji Alvarez. I am like one of you, the many millions of NFL fans who are excited for this NFL season. With the new season must come new rules. From rolling the dice to fat catches on steroids to tripping, the NFL is taking measures to crack down these shenanigans and ensure an honest, safe, and fun experience for players and fans alike. By researching various journalists, insiders, and even NFL executives, I think I have a good understanding of the rules I'll be discussing with you all today. But for the sake of time, we'll limit the rules to just the three most impactful ones. The first being gambling. Gambling can only be done by NFL players as long as they're not at work and it's not an NFL game. CBS sports writer John Breach shares what I just said in more detail, but the three main points he said line up with what I just said. 1. Only NFL players can bet, not the coaches, not the staff. 2. They cannot bet at work, so whether that they're in the game or at their team's hotel or at their team's facility, they can't bet there. And 3rd, they cannot bet in an NFL game. So if an NFL player wants to bet in a UFC match, that's acceptable. Jameson Williams was an example of this. Yes, he did not bet in an NFL game, but he did it at his team's facility, so now he's suspended for 6 games. This rule was created in order to ensure the integrity of the game. The second rule I'd like to talk about today involves around fair catches on kickoffs. With this new rule, fair catches will now be spotted at the 25-yard line, regardless of where it's caught. So if a returner fair catches the ball at the 1-yard line, they'd still get a touchback either way. Kind of fair catches on steroids, if you ask me. ESPN staff writer Kevin Seifert shares how this rule was created to reduce injuries in kickoffs, because kickoffs last so short, and according to Seifert, 60% of kickoffs have been for touchbacks last season, and for the past 2 seasons, concussions in kickoffs have also been a rising trend. So this rule might either be productive or boring because A, players could be safer, or B, kickoffs might not be as fun anymore. I'm leaning more towards the former if you ask me. The third and final rule I'd like to go over involves around tripping. Now with this new rule, tripping will be considered a personal foul, and players will be subject to additional discipline from the league. Suspensions, fines, teams can even get fined as well, like a loss of draft pick, coach suspended, you name it. The NFL will discipline players if they decide to keep tripping up their opponents. In conclusion, the NFL is modifying old rules and adding new rules to ensure that the game remains an honest, safe, and fun experience. From rolling the dice to fair catches on steroids to tripping, these are just a few rules that the NFL has implemented to ensure that the game remains fair for everybody. With this new NFL season, NFL fans, I have one thing to say: brace yourselves. This new NFL season will take the integrity and thrill of the game to new heights. With millions of fans and millions of opinions, there will be a fair share of drama and controversy. And it's important for that because the NFL needs your feedback. And most of all, we will play.